So, but nonetheless, it doesn't matter because the purpose of this video has nothing personally to do with her, but it's kind of like, let's use it as an example, because from what I see, there were councils with his very leader, Gorilla Hebrew, and there was apparently, from what she's saying, no accountability. So let's take that as a real life. Let's for a second pretend that we have confirmation that all this is true. We have multiple witnesses stepping forward, whatever. What happened wrong? What went wrong? Or what would have been what happened wrong in that situation? Sometimes, and this is something that I don't think is far-fetched in the Hebrew Israelite community, is you don't judge your friend, your boy. It stands to it's plausible, I'll say, not stands to reason, but it's plausible that Gorilla Hebrew may have judged the situation based on, that's my boy, that's my homie, my brother, whatever the hell he is, as opposed to, yo, you not supposed to do that. What the fuck is wrong with you? What you saying is fucked up. Or what you said to her just wasn't right. She's well within her right to seek counsel because you bugging. But here's what I'm really trying to, I'm not trying to even bother them about something that, like I said, I don't know is true or is or isn't. Are y'all ready? Are you brothers out here that do the work, that run these camps? I know some of y'all are, because I've seen examples of it, but are y'all ready to tell your boy, your friend, your homie, person that y'all go back maybe even to the world, that they're bugging, that they're fucking up, that they fucked up? A lot of times we in this truth, we talk shit about other camps and say, oh yeah, Gorilla Hebrew did this or didn't do this, but are y'all ready to kick your own man out the camp? Are y'all ready to make harsh judgments because you have an abundance of evidence? Because you know damn well that if somebody else did the same shit, you'd kick them out the camp too? Because that's tough. That's one thing that y'all got to be ready for. Can you kick out a nigga who just keep fucking up? And by fucking up, not mistake fucking up, but like really, an adulterer. Can you kick your man out because he committed adultery? Or are you going to automatically assume because he's your man, oh, there's no way he committed adultery? Think about it. Really think about what I'm saying. Internalize it. Because it may be, you may get to the point where camps have to start kicking men out or suspending or, whatever. Are you ready for that? Because that's something you have to be ready for, willing to do if the need arises. Don't let it be where you have to be pushed against the wall to kick a man out, but then another nigga that's not your homie, your friend. Think about that. A lot of y'all, I've seen it myself. It's respect of person, man. It really is. You have all the patience in the world for one man fucking up a lot, but your man, you got all the patience in the world for your man, but another nigga who you don't really know like that, nah, like, he alright. He ain't gonna get all this patience because I'm hanging out with this nigga every day. That other nigga, I don't fucking know him like that. Think about that. Think about, are you respect the person? Do you judge everybody equally for the same shit? I know I've always said comparison is the thief of joy. That's one thing that I'm pushing myself to understand. Right? Comparing one brother's sin to another brother's sin when they have different things that led to those sins, it's tough. Sometimes people compare just to get out of something. You know, sometimes people will say, yo, you didn't do him like that, pause. You know, you wasn't rude to him like that. You didn't disrespect him. Like, you didn't fight, you didn't kick him out. You know? You have to be willing to say to your boy, yo, bro, what you did is just it's gonna reflect poorly on the rest of the camp if I don't do to you what we did to that brother. It's gonna absolutely look like fucking respect of persons. And if that situation is true, what she's saying, that tells you that they will rather leave a woman suffering than hold their friend accountable. Again, I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm not there. I wasn't in for none of them councils. I don't know what Deacon has or hasn't admitted to, you know, or what proof. I can't even watch the videos. I can listen to her videos, but when I'm watching her videos, I'm usually getting ready to go out to work or something. But it's imperative to understand that, you know, you can't judge different when somebody's your friend or you have more familiarity with. Well, I know you don't intend that. I know you don't have those intentions. You know, I know that a brother accused you of flirting with his wife. I know overall you're not like that. No, you have to punish that motherfucker the same way you punish the motherfucker you don't know. But you have some type of accusation or proof. You have to follow where it leads. You cannot be respect of persons, because that's what ultimately I'm seeing in what she's telling the world in her videos. Kha's wife. Apparently there was respect of persons because they're working. So what the fuck good is it to have a council if you're not going to have accountability? You have to have accountability. Yo, Hakai, you bugging. You know, you don't supposed to treat your wife like that. This is going to be a negative reflection on Sakari. Or Hassad. You know, Hassad needs to say something if that's true. You know what I mean? Because this could be a negative on, I forgot what the fuck they did, Genesis. You know what I mean? Like, yo, it's imperative that there's some type of fucking accountability here. Because if you've been able to say that you went and sought counsel and didn't get anything out of it, didn't get one bit of, you know, change behavior, the nigga still fucking beating on you. Like, at first I was saying, good thing I haven't heard anything about him putting his hands on her. And now with this video, she comes out when he put his hands on her while she was pregnant. Did that go? All that shit went to council and motherfuckers was telling her to just stay? Motherfuckers wasn't saying like, yo, bro, you got to get some fucking help. Y'all got to separate long-term, co-parent, and while you get yourself together or something. I don't know. Every camp does it different. Some camps, domestic DV isn't a divorceable offense. All right, well, let this motherfucker get himself together, or tell him it's not normal. It's not right to beat on your woman. It's not right to berate your woman. You wrong. You have to be willing to take sides with the person that's right, not the person you like. Because that's a lesson to all of y'all brothers out there, man. You know how many times I've had to be part of judgments against brothers that I genuinely got love for, and that, yo, sometimes motherfuckers just don't belong in Israel. What the fuck is this guy doing, man? Move. But anyway, that's it. You know, I don't want to belabor the point, as I always say. But with that, I'm going to say, look, you know, don't be respect the person in judgment. If a nigga fuck up, a nigga get whatever penalty he got coming for it. Shalom.